Yahoo! Welcome back to Video Game Figure Collector, and as always, I am your Pinoy otaku in Japan but not in Tokyo, Huggy Potato. And today we're gonna go at this particular hard op, and I always forgot to show this part to you guys because you could actually see on the recycle centers outside that what they are actually selling and buying inside. And as you saw there's written their software, some hardware that they are buying and selling here. Anyway, sanitation first. Now, checking out this, the first thing that we saw are figures that we actually already have, and I do recommend those. I have it on videos on that I have uploaded before. Anyway, checking out the, oh good god, oh look at that price. Oh, definitely getting this 100% right off of the bat. This is what we saw. Oh good, oh yes. Anyway, I'll be explaining it later to you guys, but that is such a sweet deal. I don't know how much Skylanders are going for these days, but that's a nice find since it's only priced at 1,000 yen. And just so you know, amiibos cost 1,500 SRP nowadays. So me getting a Skylanders, the first one, for 1,000 yen is such a good price for me. Anyway, let's check out some of the games. Sometimes, on rare occasions, I actually find English or rather R1 releases here. Now, let's check some of this. This hard off actually has fairer price games on its collection. What I usually check here for Game Boy Advance games are Castlevania games or some games that do not really require any translation on them for me to be able to enjoy them properly. I like checking some of the Famicom games, but mostly like this. See this? Rockman games are expensive, like this one. I would like to get it, but the box is not in a great condition. But if you just want something to display, 2,000 yen for Rockman is a fair price, in my opinion. Here's a game that I actually played a lot during the days when I was renting Super Famicom at the rental shop. It's a fighting game, but it's a split screen fighting game that you don't actually see anymore, uh, because of the lack of technology before. That's why they have to do a workaround in bringing the experience from the anime into the gaming systems. But it was fun when I was young, but I don't think I would be able to enjoy it nowadays. So, not really getting it. But I do love Yu Yu Hakusho, or also known as Ghost Fighter. I don't know if it's only known as Ghost Fighter in the Philippines, but I used to watch that religiously in IBC 13. Anyway, here's a copy of. There's actually two types of uh, Rockman X packaging here, but here's a Grow Lancer Deluxe Edition, 1,650 yen. In my opinion, that's a fair price, but I don't have any real connection with the Grow Lancer series. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love my strategy RPGs. My all-time favorite game is Final Fantasy Tactics, and I do love the games on the PlayStation Portable, Gen the Arc. I even played Hex's Force, Tactics Ogre, Let Us Link Together. Anyway, here's the showcase section. Retro games and retro gaming consoles and handles that really ramped up in pricing through the years. When I first got here in Japan, the prices were not as high as right now. As you can see here, they are actually half of what they are going for these days. Now, one of the things that I actually noticed as to why retro gaming has gotten really more expensive nowadays is because book offs or the off houses have learned to post their their inventory online. They would actually have stickers stating that this is the web store price, and Japanese people have learned. Oh, you could see here the amiibo. Look at the Fire Emblem amiibos going for 7,700 yen. Look at the Bax Betas is 14,300 yen. When I first got here, you could actually get a complete in-box PlayStation Vita for only 8,000 yen. So, as you could see, that's a huge price difference. Some more accessories down here, like the keyboard, that there's, I think that's hard to find now. But as for retro accessories, the number one thing that I'm looking for is a Dreamcast arcade stick. Some interesting Hot Wheels here. Oh, nice Thundercats. Let's check what. Set it aside for now. Hmm, these are tempting, but I'm not really comfortable with the price. Oh, Kawabonga, baby. Makes me crave pizza. Pizza. Shaggy. Anyway, I'll think about this ones. If they were only 100 yen each, I would have definitely gotten them. But for now, I'll just set it aside. I already have the Peach Mario Kart hat wheel, so I'm not gonna be getting that one. Okay, so these are the only pop culture hat wheels here. So for now, I'll be setting it aside and thinking about it. But I'm interested. But if this was the old school retro big size band, I would have probably gotten it. Here are some anime figures, some Ichiban Fujis, some UFO price catcher figures. I collected a fair bit of One Piece figures because it's my all-time favorite anime. I really like it. It's still going on. I'm actually no longer watching the anime now and just reading the manga. So because the Netflix, the Netflix here does not have any subtitles for One Piece. So, oh, here's a nice figure. I like Funko Pop, so I'm slowly collecting them as long as they are price parity. Like this one is priced at 800 yen, so that's a very acceptable price. And it's really hard to for Funko Pop to come by during my toy hunts. Now, as I have told you before, guys, one of the reasons why American toys and American products are hard to come by here is because with so much with Japan being the mecca for anime and Japanese gaming, you could rarely really see this. It's not the interest is not that big, but when it unless it comes to Marvel and DC, we could actually see a fair bit of inventory on some of the recycle shops. But a recycle shop is in based on my based on what I have seen during my toy hunts. It's one store is basically a reflection of what the interests are of the people living near there. So these are all things that they have previously collected and have let go here in the recycle shop. So if you see there are a lot of, for example, a lot of One Piece or a lot of Kimetsu no Yaiba on a certain recycling center, then that only means that that is the interest of the people living near here are. So that's why I do love to check out. Oh, that's I actually have this, and I have been wanting to do a review and unboxing of that My Shiranu figure. Now that I have seen it, I'm actually a little more excited for it. Now some mecha merchandise here, and this is from Code Geass, which I do recommend watching. It's a really good anime. It's like put in Death Note with Gundam together. That's what you're gonna get. That's a nice Lupin figure. Now I know that bird-looking figure. I just can't seem to remember where I know it from, but that looks really familiar. Some BB guns here. So, oh, I've been thinking about getting that Gundam head. That actually is. It opens up. It has some. It's. I think it's battery powered, but if it's USB powered, that would be so much better. I really hate battery operated stuff. Well, it's well, we can't really do anything about it. Anyway, here's another showcase section. Now, I like that particular figure on the left side. That's from Oboro Muramasa. If you played that game, you know what it is. Anyway, do check out Vanilla Wear games. They're really good. Now, for all of you completists out there, here is the booklet section. They sell this for 100 or 200 yen. These are booklets. If you're missing a booklet on your game or on your console, they most probably have it here. But seeing this is a little bit limited. But if you're just missing it, I'll be picking that up later. Anyway, uh, is this for the Super Famicom? Anyway, I don't really remember. But if could anybody tell me if it is for the Super Famicom, so that if I do decide to buy a box for it, I actually have a Super Famicom loose, and I actually just bought it so that I would use it. That's why I didn't bother getting getting the box version. Anyway, I think we are done here. But before we go, one more. I take another look at the inventory. Oh, an 8-bit dog controller for. I've been thinking of getting this, but this one is wired, and with my current setup, it's gonna be a little bit hard for me to use it. I would need a wireless one. So all of these controllers are going for 2,000 yen. So that's around 20 bucks. See, even the loose Super Famicom is priced at 6,600 yen. So they have gone up. But the Wii, is that a Wii? Uh, that's a fair price for a Wii U, 8,800. So that's around 80. I don't really know how to properly convert it nowadays, since the Japanese yen is so depreciated right now.
And here's
Anyway,
a
that's
close-up of
it.
what we got. As you can see, there is an additional one extra piece. You can see here is plus one omake. So that's omake means extra. And you can see here underneath that the character poster is missing. So that's maybe why they added an additional Skylander. And I don't really mind that much that it's missing the character poster. But anyway, one thing that I like about the Skylanders over the Amiibo is that they have really nice bases here. and the bases are actually based off the elements of the Skylander. So you can see here that they have their own team. Anyway, I just remembered how ugly the Spyro amiibo, excuse me, Spyro Skylander is. Anyway, that's it for this. I'm not gonna unbox it yet. Hey guys, and this is the only one that I was able to get because I checked my wallet. I forgot to check my wallet before going into the hard and I only had exactly 1,000 yen, and I have to choose between the Magic the Gathering Funko Pop and the two Hot Wheels and this one, and of course this one would definitely win because just check out the price of this one. It's only 1,000 yen. I actually me and the kids actually collected a lot of the Skylanders figures before Amiibo was released. We played this one, the first game, and the second one, which is Skylander Giant, and then up to I think Trap Force or something, with the only game that we were not able to collect for, which I am also really disappointed with, is the one with the Bowser and the Donkey Kong figures, with the collaboration one. I think it's the fourth game, the one with the vehicles, and I really wanted to get that. And this is really I'm really satisfied with this whole, because Skylanders is one of the figures that one of the collection that I had to let go because we were gonna come here, and during that time I had to let go a lot of my collection because one, space, and second was of course money, because during that time we were really strapped for cash. But I'm really happy with this, and this is just a return to one of those collections that I let go, and I'm happy to slowly getting it back. Anyway, that's it for this toy hunt. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and hope to see you on the next one. This geek is out of here.
Thank you so much for watching. Click down below for more content, and this geek is out of here.